anyway, talking about the richest dudes in the world, old Jeff Bezos, standing down from Amazon and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you sent through something during the week about Amazon Fresh with its till-less grocery store, which was opened up in London.
Yeah, something's opening and not closing was the thing that grabbed my attention initially, because most of the news is COVID, lockdown, shutdown. Everyone's, every business is struggling, kind of thing. And this is now opened. And yes, and I was like, what opens in COVID time, lockdown time? Oh, the only place that can open is a food outlet. So yes, it's a supermarket. Now Amazon's had fresh sort of supermarkets, I think, for a while. It was just an outlet, and which you could also do home delivery from, or you could walk in. So it wasn't that magic. I think it was just there to test logistics. But now they've opened for the first time in the UK, Europe, a supermarket without tills. So effectively, you scan your app as you walk in. There's thousands of cameras and sensors around the shops that look at everything you're doing. You can pick up stuff and put it back. You can pick up, like greeting cards was an example, because they did have some technology challenges when they trialed this. If you're looking at greeting cards and you obviously you pick up one, you look at it, you put it back. What else? You go through several of them until you pick one. So all the sensors and all that were going mad, going, well, has he taken a birthday card or not? So they've fixed that. So that's the sort of level of technology that they have in the store. So they know exactly what you put in your bag. And you're carrying your bag around with you. You put all your shopping in there, and it even knows fresh vegetables that you're picking out, like tomatoes or potatoes, and it knows how big they are and all those good things.
How many
and
calories?
Then when you finish your shopping, you just walk out. It's called walkout technology.
Yeah.
You just walk out the shop. There's no till, there's no exit. They already know, and they already sense when you leave the shop, and they've already got your credit card details. So you could be 10 meters down the road, and it's already paid, and you got a receipt in your inbox.
And what happens if you want to challenge, like because like sometimes you go to the supermarket, normal supermarket, you buy an item, and as you're walking out, you're looking at your till slip and saying, what? I'm sure that when I went to the shelf, instead of 59 Rand, it was 49 Rand. And then you want to go back and contest it. I wonder how I don't know. Anyway. Sorry, my mind was just going in a different place.
I'm tempted to go and trial it out.
Yeah. So, I mean, are there rules about this? Are there rules about when you're picking stuff in the shop? Because, like in the casino, when the dealer's dealing stuff and they're moving the money around, they've got to show their hands to the camera. They do the whole... Do you have to do that? Like when you pick up a birthday card and you put it back, you go like this.
And clear.
Yeah, clear. Yeah.
Reset.
Yeah, reset.
There's going to be
hand gestures.
For Detroit. Is there a 2-for-1 offer on this? Anyone?
Yeah. But I mean, like, so other supermarkets in the UK, like Marks and Spencer and Tesco, they also have technology like that, but you've got to scan the items as you're picking them or something. Is that not right?
Yeah, there's a few supermarkets that they're starting to compete on that level, right?
Yeah.
So it's ease of use, especially in COVID times. It's kind of enhanced it where you don't want people to have shared trolleys and baskets and touch pins, keypad on your credit card machine.
Sure.
So they're looking for ways to innovate. This had already started pre-COVID, but I think I've seen it accelerate a bit. So already, I'll take Waitrose in my local town, and yes, I walk in there. I use my phone to scan all the stuff I put in my bag, and then on the way out, I just go to a self-checkout till, scan a barcode on the till. It does my credit card details there.
Yeah.
Not on my phone.
Okay.
And then I walk out, and then periodically they test somebody. So
yeah, sure.
They do a manual check of the purchase.
So okay, I've got a question. Yeah. Okay, I've got a question. So like now you've got two situations. You've got Amazon Fresh, okay, which is completely till-less. You walk in there, you pick stuff. They're using AI and all that kind of stuff to decide what you've taken, and you can just walk out the supermarket hunky dory, no problem. Now you've got another one where, as you're shopping, you're scanning stuff, right? So I'm sure there's some benefits to that, in the sense that as you're scanning something, I'm sure you can see what your running total is as you're picking stuff, right? So that's beneficial. Plus, I would imagine, if I don't know if it works like this, but imagine if in their app you could have a shopping list. And as you're scanning the stuff, it's ticking it off on your shopping list. So it'll tell you, oh, okay, you had 10 items. And as you're going through the shop, ding, 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 scan, 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 it's ticking them off your list. And at the end, there will be like, oh, one item left. Oh, let me go get vinegar. I get vinegar. Okay, okay, I've got everything on my shopping list. So what do you think, like from a consumer's point of view, which one do you think they lean towards more? The complete Amazon Fresh till list thing, or do they lean to a solution that potentially gives you other benefits?
Someone like
or am I
me,
overcomplicating it again?
I think they're going to struggle because they have to cater for all types of habits. So for me, I don't have a lot of time. I want to be in and out. So any which way they make my visit faster, more efficient, and I can achieve what I need to achieve in the easiest, fastest way. Brilliant. But then you still have another generation who like to pick their oranges and fresh produce, and like to look around for specials, and like to touch and do things the way they've always done it. That's their experience. So technology is of no interest to them. So how do you balance the two? Because it's not common now. They have to introduce new stuff to be competitive, but they still have to cater for the old. So the Amazon Fresh, it wouldn't suit someone's great grandmother who doesn't even have a smartphone. That's not for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, the thing that's happening here, the change that we've seen in South Africa, as a result of COVID and whatever, there's like sped up the sort of online shopping kind of experience. And on the supermarket front, and I don't know if I've spoken about this on the episode before, but Checkers has got this thing now where you can order groceries online and they'll deliver it to you within 60 minutes, as long as you're within a particular radius of that particular Checkers.
60 minutes. Wow.
60 minutes, yeah.
That's
but the problem, hey?
That's impressive.
No, it is impressive. But do you know what the downside of that is? So there's one
No idea.
Checkers so I've started shopping at Checkers now since I've moved to a new area and whatever. There's a Checkers up the road that I started using, and I really like the Checkers because they've really upped the game, and it's nicely laid out, and their prices are good, and the food, they're like their fresh produce is good. So I'm happy to shop there. I was shopping at Pick n Pay before. Now I'm doing Checkers. So this Checkers that I go to, all of a sudden I'm like competing with the people that are the Checkers people that are picking the items for the online orders. There are like 20 of them, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in one of those game shows where you've got a trolley and you've got 10 minutes to go get as much stuff as you can get.
That is awesome, dude. Like, we should maybe record a video and just basically feature a podcast competition style, Andrew versus.
So no, but the thing is that now I'm casually walking down the the aisle looking for my item, and these people are like zipping and zing 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 zing. Like I'm saying, what the fuck is this? Okay, and then I realize it's these people that are doing the picking. So that is the bit of a downside to the whole. I think it's a great idea. I sit at home, go onto the websites, order stuff, 60 minutes it arrives. Great stuff. I forgot to buy stuff for supper tonight. Oh, I've got a meeting at 5:30 or whatever. Oh, let me just order the stuff quickly. They'll deliver it.
I must
can make
actually
dinner.
try that.
That's pretty cool. I really like it. But the downside of that is me, who's in the Checkers there, getting my stuff is getting overrun by Checkers staff that are trying to pick the stuff as quickly as they can. I wonder if they've got an incentive that, like they got KPIs that say that if they pick the stuff in a certain amount of time, that. And the thing is that they know exactly where everything is. Okay. So they're going point to point, ding, 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 ding.
You know
I'm
what
like,
you should do?
oh,
Just stop them and ask them where something random is.
yes.
See how they react.
I'm gonna
So
do
they're
that.
like,
I'm gonna do that.
I'm going to have to give customer service, but I've also got a KPI to meet. Do they talk really quickly and just point and run, or I'll be intrigued?
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna fuck with their minds. Yeah.
Just go, so sorry.
Yeah, but
Hold
but
on.
like
I'm
you
just
must.
going through my list. I'm looking for. Sorry, looking for. Ah!
Yeah, that's it. Like string it out. Like but
Really
like all
string
of a
it out.
sudden develop a stutter. I'm looking for the. Okay.
Toilet.
I'm not mocking people that stutter. I used to stutter. I'm a recovering stutterer. So please don't roast me for anything like
Once.
that. Anyway,
But I
moving
do agree
along.
with you. I think Checkers really did up their game, and I think in Rosbank they have a really fancy Checkers. Like that's actually got like a more exclusive range of stuff than Woolies has. So I was like, I
Really?
walked into it as like, yeah. It's like it's really fancy stuff. You know, it's like you wouldn't think that you like actually, you know, even close to Checkers.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
They have, you know, variety of like cold meats done in a different way, and like variety of like boutique level food, and you know, amazing stuff.
But that's in Rosebank, right?
Yeah.
No, I must go check it out. I must go.